So I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. I grew up right on Lake Erie. My whole childhood I spent on the water. If I wasn't in school or playing sports, I was on the water. So I would walk the docks every day. A guy was pulling in the marina. I saw him trying to dock his boat like 3 or 4 different times. He couldn't get it on like the 4th time. He finally got close enough to the dock that I jumped on the back of the boat and I said, hey, let me do it for you. And granted, I was 14 or 15 years old. The guy was a little hesitant to give me the helm, but he gave me the helm. I docked the boat for him and gave me a couple $100 and said, hey, you want to do this a little more often? And I didn't realize that I can make money off of this. And he said, I'll see you at the same time tomorrow. Showed up after school and did the same thing. I ran him that night, and I kind of realized at that point that this couldn't just be a hobby or a passion. It can become a lifestyle and a job. I take pride in keeping people happy. The personal satisfaction I get from selling a boat really is never in the sale. It's from everything that comes after the sale. God forbid there ever were an issue, I'll show up myself. I'll be the one. If I can't fix it myself, I'll have somebody there, I'll get it done. So Luke Brown Yachts has been around since 1969, and they've dealt with every sort of transaction and, contract that you could possibly imagine. And me being one of the younger guys in the brokerages, I have a lot of people I can call and work through different transactions. And that's something that I might not get from other brokerages. Luke Brown Yachts is known for their transparency, where they're not going to tell you what you want to hear, they're going to tell you what you need to hear. And they're not going to get you into a situation where you cannot get out of. So Luke Brown Yachts is a pretty prominent standing, not only in South Florida, but throughout the Great Lakes and the Northeast. And, we're on the West Coast in California as well. So if you're looking to buy or sell a boat, or just looking for a simple market analysis, give us a call here at Luke Brown Yachts.